stay where you are. So we're on pretty hardcore water rations. And another. There we go. Hard to believe, but I'm actually on the track. G'day guys, Matt Bowman, Outback Bowmans. And this is the Wilderness Coast Walk. It's right down in the far south coast of New South Wales to Mallacoota in far eastern Victoria. It's about 60 k's all told, and I'm going to do it over 4 days. At Camp 1, so this morning I got up super early, drove to Mallacoota, then Dale from Mallacoota Cruises picked me up, drove me about 100 k's around to the other side into New South Wales, and I've walked in only about 4 k's hike today. How's that rain? Yeah, only about 4 k's today, but yeah, here at the Merrica River, cracking campsite, and I think we need to fish this in the rain. Who tied that knot? Okay, human snail mode activated, camp pristine, and we've got about 16 k's today to Little River. There's no water here at Merrica River, so I cameled in. I brought in 3 litres. I've used about 2 of those, so yeah, I've got a day to hike with just a litre of water in my bladder. But there is a campsite along the way, so we'll duck in. It's not far out of the way. We'll check it out, and if there's water there, we'll be able to top up. But we'll make it on a litre because there's water at the other end. So just up ahead here, I spotted a lyrebird on the track. We're gonna see if we can sneak up on him and try to get him on camera. Pretty special. There he is. Wow. So cool, such a cool bird. All right, Wirrabirra Creek. It's got a very gentle flow to it, but enough for me to think that it's all right to filter and get some water into me. This is Newton's Beach campground. Beach is that way, you can probably hear that. But yeah, beautiful, flat, grassy. Be a cracking spot for a camp. A bit early in the day. We're at the turn off to the beach. And it just feels so snaky, hey? Like, I've just come through the section, I got my poles out, just kind of prodding around. I don't think the beach is worth the risk. So I'm gonna keep walking for about another half an hour and just find a spot to have lunch. But yeah, hope to have it on the beach. But I don't fancy getting bitten by a snake. That's what it comes down to. So I'm gonna minimize the risk and stick to the main track. Spotted this guy on the track. Whew. Big boy. Camp. Little river. Well, camp's mostly set up behind me, and we've got a canoe here provided by New South Wales Forestry or Parks, whoever it is, because the water source is up the creek. So we'll go and fill up, but I think after 20 k's, warm day, that water is just looking a little bit too inviting. Might be time for a dip. All right, got all of our water containers. We're off to go and find the water source. I can't remember which side of the river it's on. Good evening. It's about 5:30 and there's a heap of blue bottles on the beach. Have a look. Gotta watch where you walk. So the water mission was a bit of a bust. I found what I'm pretty sure is a creek that's described in all of the materials for this place, and it's just bone dry. It's just like a dry creek bed. So we're on pretty hardcore water rations. There should be a water source in about 3 k's in the morning. So instead of a cooked meal tonight, we'll have tuna, and then there's going to be some rain in the next couple of days, so I reckon a hot lunch might be in order anyway. So I reckon it'll all work out. But instead of tuna on a wrap, it'd be nice to catch a fish. So that's what I'm going to try and do. So yeah, bit interesting. Lack of water. We've got enough to like drink to get us through the night, but not enough to like cook with and whatnot. So we're not in any danger, but we just got to really think about our water usage. Good morning. It's about 6:30, and yeah, we're going to get on the track early this morning. It's about 3.5 k's to Harry's hut, where there's a pretty reliable water supply there on the Nadgee River, but just distracted by packing up by the sunrise. All packed up. It's about 7:15. Sun's just breached the horizon. The beach is absolutely beautiful. Camp's behind me here. You probably can't see the bright orange buoy back there, but that's where we camped. A little bit of beach walking. Then we head up to the hut. Surf's cranking, by the way. I reckon that's head high down there. Oh, this is the track. I can see it underneath, but far out. He'd be overgrown. the Nadgee River. Fresh, flowing water. A few tenons, but that never hurt anyone. So good. All right, Harry's hut. Looks like you can camp here. The water's only 50 meters down the hill. Little fire pit. Oaks Oval and Harry's hut. That's what the signs say. Knock knock, anybody home? Alright. Pretty cool. Got firewood, fireplace, cooking gear, got a CD in case you bring some tunes. Visitor's book, some chairs, a little bunkhouse. It's insulated. Mate, that'll do in a pinch, especially in the winter. Fully stocked crockery, etc. Last entry is the 1st of March. It's the 8th, so apparently no one's been here for a week. Explain why it's so overgrown. Off you go, mate. Oh, I think we frightened each other. Gotta watch your step. Alright, lost the little windsock thing off the media mod here. Hopefully the audio's okay, but just complete change of scenery. Just came out of the thick scrub into this just open grassland. Pretty cool. Definitely on the lookout for snakes after that little encounter though. Made it to Nadgee Lake campground. Campground's just tucked into the bush behind there. Looks pretty nice, but this looks pretty sweet. A bit of cloud cover, might get a shower, but yeah, might also have a swim. It's pretty early. We made good time today because we had the early start. It's before midday. So, look, I'm not afraid to admit that yesterday was rough. It was a hard day. Humidity, water scarcity, kind of just a relentless green tunnel. So, yeah, a bit of a push this morning. I think I did like 16 Ks between 7:30 this morning and now. So, it was pretty good going. But, yeah, pretty keen to have an afternoon off. First cast. Happy with that. Gosh, he's got to be close to 30 centimeters. Look at that. Beautiful Brimbo. First cast. Mate, I have had a rough old time of it fishing. So yeah, to pick up this guy, pretty happy with that. Give you a good look at him. The sun there, look at that. What a beautiful silver fish. He's big enough to eat, but I reckon it's too early in the day. So we'll get him back. Off you go, mate. Off he goes. Oh, he's such a pretty colour. Look at that. Gosh, that's a decent fish. This might be the biggest one yet. He's a horse. He's over 30, that one for sure. Stonker. Is that like 5 now? So good. I'm having a lot of fun. So let's go. Might have to have second lunch the way I'm going. Might take the next one. Are you bored of watching this yet? And another. We eat well tonight, that is for sure. So I reckon he's high 30s dusky. Perfect eating size. Oh, pumped with that. There we go. Nice dusky flathead. Maybe 35 centimetres. And get a couple of nice fillets off him for sure. Afternoon tea / early dinner. Absolutely sorted. Giving him a brain spike. He's out of his misery. We'll go cook him up. Just on a log here, outside of camp, bit of driftwood or whatever. And it's flatty time. Swimming like half an hour ago. Oh. Super simple, literally olive oil, salt and pepper. A little bit crispy, like that. I'm going to stand on my spork. You look at that bit. Perfection. I'm going to remember this spot for a little while to come, I reckon. Morning. Packed up and on the track. It's just on 8 o'clock. And I've got about 18 k's today to Lake Mallacoota, freshwater lake, which is good because I like fresh water. But Nadgee Lake, this one, absolute perler. I was expecting a wet pack up this morning, but yeah, that's cloudy, but no rain. Actually, it's pretty blue sky over there, but looks like it's coming over cloudy. So we'll just try to get as far as we can before the rain hits. It's forecast to rain, but my forecast is 5 days old, so might have changed. We might get lucky. See how we go. Look at this guy on the track, would ya? Whew. Got to keep your wits about you. He's a big boy. Hard to believe, but I'm actually on the track. If you're going to do this track, I recommend some gaiters. Long pants at least, but even with them I'm getting a few little scratches. Scrapes and scratches, that's what a scrape is. Just made up a word. But yeah, it gets pretty thick in spots. Epic though, absolutely epic. Just this big open grassland, ocean on one side, hills on the other. Pretty amazing. Oh, it's thick. It is thick. Feels like just following like a game trail. If you do this walk, particularly this section, make sure you stop every now and then and like have a look around, because there's some epic views and you're so focused on following the trail, you don't want to miss out on the stuff around you. But stop and take a look. Don't walk and take a look, otherwise you'll be off the track. So yeah, stunning. The beach walking begins. Tide's pretty high still, only about 9:30 in the morning. So we're going to take our time and walk on the hardest bits we can find. Nice change though. See how I feel in a couple of Ks. From my home state to the state I call home, New South Wales Victorian border, and ahead of us, epic sand dunes. Hope the audio's okay. That windsock thing's gone for a couple of days now and it's pretty blowy, so sorry. That big boy. Oh, he's got to be 6 foot long, I reckon. Yeah, I'm getting a drink, maybe. Ooh. Ooh, don't come back this way. No, you stay where you are, I'll stay where I am, alright? Deal? Have a good day. You're beautiful, and I think you're great. But I think you're great over there. Ooh. Danger, noodle, danger. Looks like a red-bellied black snake. Maybe he's hunting crabs. I'm low, right on the beach. Off he goes. See you, mate. You go left, I'll go right. Good afternoon. Partially set up camp, but yeah, we're here at Lake Barracuda. I got service, so I could confirm, because I'm like, oh, these winds are like 40 k's an hour as I'm walking along the beach. Just shy of 60, like 58 k's an hour according to Willy Weather. So she's pretty blowy, and I thought I was going to have to set up camp sort of just in the shelter of some reeds, but yeah, then I went for a bit of an explore after I'd sat for like half an hour and just hydrated. Found this sweet spot here amongst the trees, nice and protected. So Thought I was gonna have a rubbish night, gonna have a good night. Yeah, today was hot, hot and hard. So yeah, it's like 19 Ks of beach walking, and you know, tailwind and all the rest of it. Could have been a lot worse, but yeah, definitely feeling it. Last night, out here tomorrow, home with a full cup. Can't wait.